So what we got here is a 2002 Yamaha 600R. This had a little bit of an accident. You wouldn't say?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, you already started putting the fork on?
Yeah, replaced the lower triple tree. Got forks, front forks. Got an engine case. Crankshaft's bent. Flywheel stators all trashed. The outer case.
This one here?
That's the old.
That's the bad one?
Yep.
So did you buy a new case, or?
What are you talking about?
You buy a new one of these?
The other outer cover?
Yeah, are you buying one of these here?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Crankshaft's bent, so you can see that. Well,
Yeah,
well, it's quite a bit out. So anyway, you gotta disassemble the whole engine.
and when the guy
All
went
the parts.
when the guy went down, he slid a pretty good distance, because this one slipped right in half.
Yeah.
This is the other one, and this is what it looks like when it's not cut in half.
Yeah, we don't know how fast he was going when he wrecked.
No idea.
Front wheel's good, the rim's good. Got all the plastic and the horn and all that stuff that should be coming in today. Forks, I think they were like 160 bucks. And lower triple tree, it was like 20. I got a used radiator coming, 28
Oh, you
bucks.
actually ended up buying that?
28, free shipping on that.
Because this one's all
Oh, yeah.
mangled up.
Yeah,
I mean, it still holds, but
I know,
he
but
wants to replace it. Look, you see all the bugs stuck in here?
Yeah. But the flywheel is going to be one of my major expenses. I probably have to buy new. I have to get the codes off the crank and off the case, so I know what bearings. Hopefully I can use the bearings maybe I have already, but I don't know. I'll have to use a micrometer and inside board diameter gauge and mic out the bearings. Hopefully I can use what I have. If not, I'll have to buy a used set of crank bearings and maybe rod bearings. Who knows? I really don't know everything I'm going to be involved. But this case is, at least it's a matched case. It's the same year engine case. So that's a 2003 crank. This is a 2002 case. I'm going to get the aftermarket stator case. And hopefully I can get it running.
Well, you actually replaced this rear set, didn't you?
Yeah, I already replaced the rear set.
Because what happened was when the guy went down, he ripped off the stator cover right here, and it took a piece with it, so he's going to replace this whole case. I mean, when I had it, he actually bought it off of me. I traded a guy a PS4 for this bike, and he bought it off of me for $225.
Here's what's left of the stator
Yeah, this is what is left of the stator case. I believe it went on here like this.
It did.
And when it took it off, it just took a big chip of the engine with it. And when it slid,
Most of it hit that flywheel.
yeah.
That's what really sustained the main.
Just imagine if this wasn't here, this slide bar.
So he was running it straight. Here's the exhaust, as you might call it, straight pipe. Running off header pipe. Header pipe's good. Oh, that's good. So I think I got these parts to it. The plastics are all bad, most. And that will be aftermarket. I threw all the old busted. Here's what's left of the other
Shifter.
shifter. That's still good. That's even bent a little bit. Where
You could probably resell that on eBay.
no, it's bent. I took the.
That's why. Oh,
It's
that's
bent.
not that bad.
That's not too bad. But I had
Somebody could still use it.
sure.
Kind of looks like it was manufactured that way.
No, it wasn't.
It-
Look at the original.
Yeah, I can tell. I don't know. You know, sometimes they do things weird.
But this is what I've calculated so far. I have about $400 in parts so far.
And then what? $725 in it altogether, right?
Huh?
$625 altogether.
About 600 or so, yeah, 625. Looking for the other part of the exhaust. There's more.
The other part of the manifold?
Yeah, I think I took it. Oh, here it is. So see, it does have a resonator in there. I had a little bit of a. There's a resonator, so it's just open on the end. So basically, I don't know how these are actually made or whatever, but I'm sure it'll be pretty loud. It's more of a like a straight through exhaust. So it's gonna be pretty loud. I think I will get the LED turn signal. I got the here's another thing. I got the flush mount turn signals for the front to replace the ones that were damaged. We got the head. Got to use headlights.
Why don't you use some of them old dirt bike ones I gave you?
Got this used. I got a good deal on that. $20, free shipping. Use the bulb. It's got one tab broke, but that's no big deal. And then the aftermarket plastics, probably about $400. We have all the other front air ducts and all that. I just don't have it out here.
Right in there. What do you do? Have it in your house?
Yeah, I just got it in the house. But yeah, I got a few other miscellaneous things ordered. The flasher, I got the load resistors for the signals, for the LED signals, so they'll flash at the right rate. Biggest thing is just going to be disassembling the motor and putting it back together. Luckily the frame's straight, and I think it'll make a pretty good bike for what I'll have into it.
Why don't we tell them about the Yamaha?
Well, this Yzf600r 81. I got that probably 10 years ago.
Then you have to pretty much rebuild it too?
This one here, my nephew gave it to me. It was missing the triple trees, the front forks, and something happened. I don't know what happened to that. And then the not the shifter drum, but the shifter pawl on site. There's a shaft that goes inside here. It's got a pawl that moves the gears. It was broken, but this engine, it's got like 25,000.
Are you having an issue with the engine right now?
No.
Thought you were gonna replace it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
But weren't you talking about getting a new engine?
I was just talking about getting another engine and have parts, just like timing chain and all that, anything I'd need in the future. But this motor here.
He really likes this bike. I keep trying to get it off him, but he won't sell it to me.
No. But he had the paint, he had the tanks and all that, plastics repainted. Had the seat reupholstered. This is an aftermarket Yamaha seat that could come out. It's like an accessory seat. It's factory or whatever. It's factory accessories.
Well, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna go ahead and keep you guys updated on
this is how it is. I've had it for about a week or so. So this is what I've
been a week.
Really? A week. What? 2 weeks maybe?
Yeah, it feels like 2 or 3.
About 2 weeks or so. But it's taken me a week just to get the parts.
Oh yeah.
And
knowing Dave, he'll have it done in like a month.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, I do.
We'll see. But luckily, like I said, there's a lot of things that weren't. It could be worse, I guess. But there's the new levers for the. But right now, my biggest thing I'm waiting on is the flywheel. You gotta find a flywheel at a decent price, and I gotta find a stator cover. It's not all ground up or been slid. That's the problem. Most of them you find on eBay or whatever. Most of them have been ground into the ground or got big holes cut through them and all that. So I'm gonna just buy that. I think it's I'm trying to think of the number.
So you have everything else ordered right now, but what, the flywheel?
Yeah, I got it. I mean, I found a flywheel. I think is a little bit high. 65 plus 15 shipping is like $80. But I'm thinking I can probably use the older style flywheel that's off the like the 97. It's I don't think there'd be any problem with it. The only really difference I see that the older style is designed to be taken off from the inside. It's got threads where you use a puller, and these have the drill holes where you can use like a 3-jaw like a harmonic balancer puller or whatever, you know. But as far as working, I don't see any problem because they all use the same crankshafts, they all use the same covers, even on the 80s or 97s. So I think it would work, but I don't know.
So what is that all we got to tell them today?
Yep, I think so.
All right, guys, we'll keep you updated within what do you say, next week?
few weeks. Yeah.
All right. Well, stay tuned for more.